society to offer them. So this is what I put together a year or two ago, and I call it a kiss party because it really makes the hostess feel loved, and it incorporates chocolate. So what I do all year round is something I stole the idea from Sydney Waterford, and I do a little kiss for my hostess with what I call the kiss maker, and it is the funnel. And I give this to all of my hostesses, and it's just a little extra, very inexpensive gift that you can make for your hostess. So basically all that it is the funnel, and you melt either 2 or 3 squares of chocolate for 45 seconds in the microwave. Well, always remember to put a marshmallow in the bottom because it just seeps right out. If you don't, I did that one time, was in a hurry. Anyway, so this is your kiss maker, and then you have your kiss. And this just, you know, really is a way to love on your hostess and let her feel special because she's getting, you know, one extra little thing. And I've even had people say, you know, they want to buy them for me, other people. Okay, and people come to expect them at their parties. They're like, oh, I get my kiss tonight, and they'll give them to their kids or whatever. One other thing that I do is I always have, of course, an extra little gift that I present to my hostess, so you can just put something together like this to give to them. And one last thing is something, you know, that they kind of covered at Jubilee just for a little bit, and it was called branding, and it's something that makes you special as the Tupperware lady, kind of sets you out as somebody different. And when I came up with my business cards, I'll kind of hand them out to everybody, but I have a little lady with a crown on, and I was just going through business cards, a Vista print, trying to decide what, you know, I wanted my cards to look like. And I knew ladies like pink, and I also knew ladies love to be felt special. So what I do is I incorporated that lady, and when I go to my parties, I always bring a tiara, and I tell my hostess she's a special queen for the night, and I ask her if she'd like to wear a tiara. So about 50% of the ladies actually do wear them. One lady in December forgot to return the tiara, and I forgot to get it from her. So I had another party the next night, I didn't have the tiara, and she goes, "You forgot my crown." Oh. So she remembered, you know, she wanted to wear her tiara. So that's just something that I came up with, and it really kind of just makes them feel special. Okay, so what we did tonight is we put together our chocolate theme, and everything is from the Chocolate Lovers cookbook. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make hot chocolate, and Becky is going to show us the second person is this. Courtney's going to do hot chocolate. Becky's going to do this. That's in the back of the cell flyer, the very last page. And then I'm just going to talk about the 2 things that I made. And we're also going to talk about some sets that you can put together. But we're going to start with Courtney, and she's going to talk about how to make the hot chocolate.
Okay. Alright, the hot chocolate's in your book. And it's really super easy. It's just 3 ingredients. You just mix them together. We have it mixed already mixed up. You should get your mixing bowl, and you need a cup of the Simple Indulgence chocolate, and then a teaspoon of the vanilla cinnamon, and a 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar, and you just mix it up. And you get the powdery, and it's a tablespoon to a cup of hot chocolate, so you just add the water. And it's super quick, super easy, and really, it's cheaper than buying them already pre-mixed. So it's a good thing to do.
And we have samples afterwards for everybody.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the chocolate mousse that is we're going to make the perfect chocolate mousse, and Diane is on her way to go get the cream out of the fridge because we didn't know it was back there. Okay, but anyway, we're going to be using some great products that are on sale in the back of the flyer. We're going to serve it in our champagne flutes, which this set of 4 is normally $45. It's on sale in the flyer for $27, I believe. That's what we're going to be serving it in. We're going to take the heavy whipping cream with the whipping prep, which this has 3 little beaters on it. You spin them and they mix. It actually works faster than your electric mixer. I don't like to have to dig through my cabinets and find the mixer to actually use it, so I use this one more often because, number one, I don't need electricity for it. Number two, it's kind of all in one container. I don't have to go looking for the beaters and looking for this and that and the other, finding the ones that go on, whatever. So, very compact. You set it down on your table, you turn it. It actually mixes very, very well and very quickly. But I'm going to take the heavy whipping cream, and I'm just going to mix up a very small portion tonight, so we're kind of improvising the recipe a little bit. You say half a cup? We're going to pour half a cup in here. And we're using our measuring cups that are ergonomically designed so that they hold, you can hold them well with either your right hand or your left hand. The measurements are actually embossed into the handle, so they're not going to rub off, they're not just painted on, and they're going to last you forever. Next we're going to take a tablespoon, and we're going to do a tablespoon of powdered sugar, which this is not going to fit in there. The teaspoon will fit in there. And you guys know that 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon? I didn't know that for a very long time. To me, that's kind of a neat little fact. Okay. So, a tablespoon of powdered sugar into the heavy cream. And then, Diane, do you have scissors? Our chocolate's not open either, so we're gonna try not to wear the chocolate when we open it. You should have had scissors. I left my scissors at the house for a month. Do you want a knife? I got it, I think. Okay. Okay. Well, we've already done some powdered sugar, so I'm gonna use the teaspoon now, which I should have done it the other way around. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 of these. And this stuff smells wonderful. And there's 3, so that makes 1 tablespoon. Alright, I'm going to put the top on. And you just start mixing. And you keep mixing until it gets really, really thick. And at your party, you're probably going to want to pass this around and let your guests practice mixing, playing with it, and get their hands on it. And it's going to take a few minutes.
And this recipe is on page 25 in the Chocolate Lovers Cookbook.
But you can layer it in the champagne cups with strawberries, raspberries, pound cake, if you like. Make a nice little layered dessert in there. Put sprinkles on top. If it were Valentine's Day, you might do red or pink sprinkles to do on the top. It's starting to get a little bit thicker. Yes, we already. You can actually get the chocolate, the whipping prep, and the chocolate cookbook. It all comes in a set that is normally a $77 value. You can get it tonight for $49. So it's really a great deal. This has gotten a little bit thick, so I'm going to let you guys kind of take a look. And it's just, it smells wonderful again. And then I would just take, these have already used, okay. And I would just scoop some into here. A great thing to use with this, which we had thought about using but we're not, is the, and Judy, forgive me because I don't know what it's called, but the thing that you use to decorate cakes with, is the little, yeah. But if you were to take your mousse, mix it all up, put it in there, and then you could just, and do it in your cups that way. So, but you just layer it in. As you shake it, it goes down, and then you could put in either your fruit or, like I said, your chopped up pound cake, whatever you wanted to put in here, and make you a nice little dessert.
Yay! Okay, I'm going to talk about a few more things that we can offer at chocolate lover parties. So, you would never want to do all of this, of course. You would just want to pick one thing because you want to be able to focus on your customers and your sales while you're there. You don't want to be focusing on cooking and stuff like that. You know, you're cooking, but you're concentrating on the party. Okay, so the other thing that I made is the tiramisu, and it is delicious. It's layered with the lady fingers, and then you mix up some cream cheese, some what's that kind of cheese? Marsupial cheese. Okay, and then you basically, it is in the cookbook, on the Chocolate Lovers Cookbook. It's in the back. It is on page 31. Beautiful picture of it as well. And on the lady fingers, to save you time when you're at the grocery store, they're over in the bakery, kind of close to the bakery. And that cheese is over kind of like close to the deli. It's a little bit more specialty item. So to save you time looking for it. It mixed very quickly, but the few things that I found as far as a party goes, I would say you have to dip the ladyfingers individually in coffee or brush it with coffee. So I would try and come up with some way to be able to do that a little bit faster to implement the speed of it. That's one thing you could consider. You know, the other thing that I made for the Chocolate Lovers Party, and I have done these at a party, is the truffles. They turn out beautiful. They're easy. The thing I would recommend as far as this goes is they tend to be a little hands-on, a little messy. So what I did is make them beforehand, okay? It's really simple, really easy. The recipe is in here in the book as well, and it's on page 15. And it just basically calls for the cookies, the sandwich cookies, and the cream cheese, and then some of the dessert blend. And what I was thinking would be really neat thing, we have the new little condiment thing. So you could put in there some nuts, the different things that I topped it with. You could even do sprinkles and put it in those little condiment things. So you bring them to the party already made up. All you're doing is 45 minutes in the microwave with the chocolates, and then the ladies can just fix them and chat and talk and have fun. Because you want to focus on your party being fun and not, they don't want to feel like they're cooking a meal. So that is a really good idea. They turned out really pretty, I thought. Okay, lastly, I just wanted to talk about some sets that you can do with your sale flyer. So they have a set where you can do here with the glasses, here and the pitcher. So you could make a setup of that. Okay, you could do a small set, and that would include the pitcher and the dessert plates. You could do all of this, and these dessert plates are, of course, with it. You could also do just separately. You could just have these cups, okay? You could do it separately. So you could have a small set and a medium set. You could also do, like Becky suggested with the Chocolate Lovers, you could put together the whip and prep and the chocolate mix and call that your set. So it depends on which party theme, whatever you're going to be making, what you'd want to take and make sets out of. But remember, the money is in sets, or, you know, they're going to walk away and say, well, you know what, I'll just start with the spatula right now, and I'll catch it the next party. Okay, so remember to try and put some sets together. And I think that's about all.